with his wife. It's an exciting time for them, for sure.
He might have to hand her back before the game starts. But Shane, good win for Harps last week on the road to Wexford, and indeed Longford got a good draw against Bray last week. In fact, they could have won the game.
Yeah, I was watching the game down in Wexford, and I thought it was a very even game, especially in the first half. Fun Harps probably played shaded in the second half and got a late goal. It was a great ball on by Shane McMonigal, and unfortunately for the defender, it just knocked it into their own net. But as I say, I watched Longford against Bray last week, and I thought they did very well. And they were 1-0 up for the long period of that game. Bray got a goal in the second half, but Longford could have won that game. So they'll come here with confidence, and they're starting to build. I know Stephen Henderson here, he would have been former goalkeeper here at Fun Harps. He's very knowledgeable about the game. He's run the game a long time. He would have managed Cove Rambers as well. So it'll be an interesting game.
Yeah, I just see Shane Keith-Carden taking the toss there back in the starting 11 tonight. A few wee changes tonight, Shane. Is that anticipation of the game on Monday night too, or are both teams kind of going to go for it tonight?
I would say I don't think you can think about the Monday game. You have to go for what's in front of you, playing what's in front of you as well. It's a pretty strong side if they go 3-5-2. You probably play Keith in the middle and Dahi McCallion out the right hand side and Ellis Ferreira out the left. So that'll be the three centre halves. You have Kevin Porter out the right wing back, and Shane McMonigal maybe left wing back. You have Noah Baba back in the centre midfield with Ryan Rainey and Seamus Kuhl, and it looks like Philip De Silva and Ryan Flood up front. So very, very strong at the back. The two centre midfielders will do a good job protecting the back three.
Yeah, Longford looking at more like a 4-3-3, Shane, from the start. So early here for Elsfar, head up by Ryan Rainey. So a wee bit of head tennis early on here at Finn Park as both teams get settled. So Shane McMonigal looking for a ball up the line as well, blocked. And time for Dye to knock the ball back to Tim Hamer to give him a bit of time on the ball, gets settled. It's back to McCallion again, who goes long this time, looking for the height of De Silva, who's flicked it on. And goalkeeper Jack Briddy clears his lines. Chance here for Gorger to get on the ball, and it's a free for Longford. So Dervin looking to take a quick.
Harps like to do that, they like to go down the right hand side. Philip De Silva, he's very good in the air, and they just need runners. I think Ryan Flood was just a wee bit too far away from them. A quick free kick here by Longford. Nice wee ball into the channel.
Yeah, it's well read by Kevin Porter, who sends it long again, looking for the pace of Ryan Flood. And Cian Byrne back to his keeper again, he receives it again. So fast pace to the start of this game, Shane. Both teams looking to get on the ball. Ryan Rennie now 30 yards out. He's going to have a pop with his left foot, but he just drags it wide.
Yeah, pretty frantic start. Teams are trying to settle onto it and impose themselves maybe onto the game. Ryan Rennie picked up a good loose ball there, and he's a very good left foot on him, and he just didn't catch that sweet enough. But Harps set up here with two up front, so it'll be very hard for Longford to play out here. They're going to go long.
Again, long ball up was won by Ellis Farrer, but it's picked up by number 16, Dervin, who's got overlapping run here by Kyle O'Connor. And Porter's on it again. Vernon again. Back to number 13, Cian Byrne. This crossfield ball is intercepted though by Shimonigal. It's a good ball to Ryan Flood, who takes it on the turn. Looking to hook up with De Silva, who's made a run for him. Nothing given there. Good flick on by De Silva. Oh, he stopped it for a head injury, Shane. Harps were in a good position there, but those are the rules.
That is the rules, I suppose, but I thought it was a good header by Noah Bab on there. You can see the difference, him back in midfield again. There's a lot of balls coming through, and a nice wee bit of physicality there in the midfield. The two of them are going at it here, so but he's broke out play a couple of times already in the first couple of minutes.
Yeah, no doubt he's happy to get back into his mainstay tonight, Shane. He did very well back in centre half, in fairness to him, but he's... So Harps will get this ball here out on the right-hand wing. Chance for Kevin Porter, put one in the box. He stepped inside his man. Silva just can't hold it up. And it's cleared by Longford. Keith Cowan, the ball into Ryan Rennie. He's done well, taking on his chest. The deflection. McMonigal will keep it in. But Longford's number 10, Gary Armstrong, on the ball. But that's intercepted, and Ryan Flood will use his pace to try and get behind here, but it's well covered. And foul there on Victor Sardanek. So he will take the free kick. No, he'll leave it to Jack Brady. Another decent crowd here tonight, Shane, at Finn Park. It's good to see. A lovely evening for the game too. There was a bit of a shower about an hour ago before the game. Would help the pitch, Shane. It looks in good shape.
Yeah, it'll give a wee bit of zip to the pitch.
Yeah.
It was a bit dry all day, but it was heavy shower, all right. Seems a good enough crowd. There's dotted all over around the ground here, so.
Yeah, so huge credit to the ground staff here at Finn Park. The pitch looking well tonight. And certainly a bit of growth coming in as Harps compete for that ball in the middle of the field. It's well defended by Cian Byrne, and the ball breaks again. It's Zerdanik who clears his lines, but Keith Cowan intercepts it. So no real flow to this game yet, as both teams try and settle into it. Dahi McCann with a strong header. It's a good play there by left back.
Yeah, I really like the way Longford's trying to play as well. They're trying to play good football through the thirds. Dahi McCann had good clearance there, but Longford was on to the second ball first, so Harps seem to be aware of that. Longford seemed very sharp here, and they're well in this game.
Good effort there by Dara Lynch to look for the striker. He's on the ball again. This time he finds Verdon, who spreads it out to the right back. And club captain Shane Elworthy. And again, it's Verdon in with the tackle. So a lot of the play so far, Shane, in the middle third of the pitch. Not much the keepers will do yet, but there's a good 6 minutes gone here. Fun Park.
Yeah, they're just feeling the game here. Just trying to get settled into it and trying to win their own battles. But you're right, the game seems to be in the middle of the field. But I would like it's very difficult, I suppose, for Philip De Silva there and Ryan Flood there. They just seem to be a wee bit too far away from each other. I suppose the first time they played up there together, but I'm sure that they'll improve throughout the game. Just a goal kick here for Longford. Jack Brady, he's 10 appearances there. He's got 3 clean sheets so far this season.
Long kick here by Jack Brady. It's flicked on by Lynch. And Keith Cairns across, but he gets a little shove in the back and a bit of experience there to buy the free kick.
Yeah, it was good by Keith Cowan there. He got his body in between the centre forward and the ball, and that's all he could do is just push them in the back. So a bit of experience there. Bought a free kick for their team.
It's number 11, Ibrahim with the ball out wide. Oh, that's a great chance here for Georgia. Their danger man, and he's round the keeper, but the angle's too tight. He's done well though. It's well off the line by Dahi McCallion. It's Elworthy on the ball again. And a free kick by Ryan, given away by Ryan Rooney. Shane, a good chance there for Longford opening the scoring. He's done well to get around the keeper, and he's been patient looking for us.
Yeah, Joshua Gurgey, he's impressed me every time I've seen him on LOI TV. His 10 appearances, he's got 4 goals this season. You know, he came through the Norwich academy, and then he went to Shelburne. So he's with Longford now, but 4 goals this season. So
I think it was Jamel Abraham was it that had the wee effort there, cleared off the line by Dahi McCallion. Another chance for Longford to trouble the Fun Harps defence here. McCallion's there again. Refs played on. Decent strike from Lynch, blocked by Keith Cowan. Look, put the ball back in again. It's Ibrahim on it again, but a break here for Ryan Flood, but numbers back for Longford. Well, won by Porter. Ryan Flood's given it away in the middle of the field. At the moment, Shane, Longford Town starting to win the 50-50s in there in the middle of the field.
Come here, that's what football's all about as well. You know, if every second ball, if you can get second ball and you can build and create things by having a bit of possession here and Philip De Silva down the wing. But if you can do that, you don't get second balls, you get more possession of the ball and you can affect the game a lot more. Just depends where you get them second balls. If it's high up the pitch, you can move the ball good and quick and maybe create a chance. Or if it's in the middle of the park, if you can't go forward quickly, you just recycle it. You know, so. But Longford seem to be getting all the second balls at the moment.
So it's a throw in the far corner here. Kevin Porter on the ball. It's back to McCallion again. And he's gone square pass to McMonigal, who'll go wide to Ryan Rainey. It's a good build up by Harps. They've worked this well. Oh, decent ball in the box, but it's an easy take for Jack Brady. He's going to look to go early. Out here to Lynch on the left wing. It's a good battle over here so far between himself and young McCallion. He's held the ball up well for his team. So he looks for that danger man again. Gurgey loses the ball this time. Ryan Rooney is caught late. And they'll get back in.
Good bit of possession.
Strong with a foul there.
Good bit of possession there by Finn Harps down the right hand side, and I went across, and Shane McMonigal did a wee overlap and he got a great ball into the box, but it was well taken by Jack Brady there as well, and a quick counter attack in fairness to Longford. And as you say, it's a good battle out here by Dahi McCallion and Dara Lynch. Dara looks very physically strong, good in the air, but it's a good battle. Dahi McCallion's doing well on him so far.
So Captain here, Keith Cowan is going to take this free kick just inside his own box. It's his own half, sorry, and he put that out wide to Porter, who's risen well. Can Seamus Cool get on it? It's a good tackle there again by Verdon, who's been instrumental at the start of this game. And it's Armstrong out wide to Elworthy. Elsewhere with interception. McMonigal battle for it. Ryan Rooney goes back to McMonigal, and Harps trying to keep it a little bit of possession. But they've given it away. Dervin with the ball out wide. Good patient build up here by Longford. We're looking for it again, and it's good play by Longford. Harps back in numbers though for the threat. The ball will stay in. Porter judges the spin, and Ryan Rainey will send it along. Oof. So Harps lose the ball in the middle third of the pitch. Chance for Longford, hit them on the break. Yeah. He's going to settle for the corner, maybe. Yeah, he does. Chance for Longford now, Shane, to get a corner into the box and test this Fun Harps defence.
Yeah, you can see the Longford players are very confident on the ball. They're fussing the ball into people that's really been half marked, you know. So, but they're very brave looking for the ball. They started playing out from the back, they went across from the left hand side over to the right, you know, and so everybody's looking for the ball and they look very sharp.
Yeah, the away team have certainly settled well here at Fun Park early on. And it's going to be Dervin with an swinging corner here at the town end. It's a deep ball. It's a good header by Ellis Fair. He does that so many times, Shane. He gets his head on the ball.
Yeah, he doesn't have to clear it 40 yards or anything. Just get a wee bit on it. It takes it away from the danger area there. Just a wee bit of communication there from Ryan Rainey and Ellis Ferrer. Ryan, I think, was going towards the ball and he could have cleared it a wee bit better. But Ellis is a good centre half, and He did and took control of the situation and got the defensive clearance.
So throw in on the far side for Elworthy. It goes to Abraham and they get another corner. So just approaching 14 minutes gone here at Finn Park. And another chance from the opposite side this time for Longford turning the ball in the box. It's Alan Vernon going to take this one with his left foot, looks like. So again, a swinging ball looking to come into the box. There's a wee bit of pushing and shoving. Ref just sorting it out. A bit of movement by the Longford team, looking for space. On it's a header by Dervin. It's a dangerous ball back in. Two Harps players are gone for the chance for Abraham. Oh, it's a good save by Hammer. And it's a volley. Serdanik. It's well cleared by Harps. Longford looking threatening in these early stages though. And it's a ambitious ball into the box there by Gurgi, but
yeah, I think Dave Rogers, the manager of Finn Harps, was looking for the game to be stopped there. I thought it was a head injury, but it looks like Keith Cowan turned his ankle there a wee bit while he was landing, but Longford played on as he should, play the whistle. Nice wee save by Tim Heimer as well. Just you have to be alert.
Yeah, they got a good strong hand on it, Shane. One that you wouldn't want to fit in, but it was a wee half chance there again for Longford Town, and certainly these opening 15 minutes they've created 2 or 3 good chances. So just going around the grounds tonight, Treaty are 3-0 up after 28 minutes against Kerry, and a goal for Athlone against Wexford. Bray 1 up against Waterford, and it's 0-0 between Cove and Galway. Galway at home there, and the ball's going to play for a Finn Harps throw. And only game in the Premier Division with a couple of goals. Dundalk 2 up against Drogheda in that local derby. So here we go. Dahi McCallion cuts inside his man. And he's combined the game with Noah Baba. And the ball's going out. Certainly, Shane, it would be safe to say that after 15 minutes, Longford have settled really well into this game and are playing the better football at the moment. And Harps need to get a grip of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. As I say, they're getting a good foothold of the game. But every one of them is looking for the ball, and they're very comfortable on the ball as well. They're very patient and around the midfield and around the back. But once it gets into the final third of the pitch, they start moving a wee bit quicker. They get more dynamic.
Yeah, Keith just lets it run to keeper Tim Heimer. He'll just take his time now and settle things down. Longford certainly pushing players on. They fear nothing here. They're working really hard these first 16 minutes. Free kick to Ryan Rennie. Looks to get on it quick. No Baba out to his right hand side there. Dahi McCallion. He looked to play one into Seamus Keogh, who's worked around the corner but just not enough on it. Cowan with a header. And that man Abraham again cutting inside. Was a good tackle by Ryan Rennie. Just a wee bit too long. And it's a comfortable one for Jack Brady. Looks to start the play again. So Harps have pressed high up the pitch, so he's probably going to go a bit long here by looks of it.
I think Longford can do that. You know, they're looking at their right winger and left winger. They look physically strong, good in the air. So they have no problem going long, and it looks like they're comfortable going short as well. So it's nice to be able to mix it up.
Yeah, diagonal ball there cut out by Kevin Potter. Looks to go early again. They're certainly wasting no time getting the ball forward tonight, Harps. But it's well defended again by Longford. Bob for the header. That was fair. It's picked up here by Elworthy.
Finn Harps need to keep an eye here on the right hand side. Dahi McCallian's a wee bit narrow there.
Oof. Fine margins, well picked off there by Gary Armstrong. To Abraham again. It's a good swing across by Abraham, but it's Armstrong again on the ball. To Elworthy, it's early cross. Dahi McCallion with the header again.
Yeah, as we said earlier, you know, it's the second ball. Dahi McCallion won 2 great headers there, but they're landing to the Longford players.
Yeah.
whether that's the direction of headers or just people anticipating. You know, it seems there were two good headers, two good clearances, but Longford seemed to anticipating the clearances away. Maybe they're playing off second balls and that.
Yeah, Ryan Rooney there just have fouled number 20 there, Kyle O'Connor. A bit of a 50-50. So free kick for Longford, about 35 yards out. So it looks like Verdon with the left foot is going to swing one in. Another decent ball in the box, but that's fair again. Another great header out of the danger area. Graham will take on his man Rooney. Rooney's done well to hold him up, but he's got the beating of him. Good clearance by Shane McMonigal. But again, it falls to a Longford player who seem to be picking up every second ball at the moment. Keith Cowan will get on the end of this. Strong tackle, as you'd expect, and diagonal ball put in, but Cowan again will look for midfielder Noah Baba. Ryan Rooney. Yeah, good strong tackle by Philip De Silva. But Longford won that ball again, Shane. They've been very, very ruthless so far getting that ball back. It seems to be a theme for them early on.
Yeah, the two centre halves seem to be doing pretty well, but I think Philip De Silva, maybe he didn't need to go in for them tackles. If he got control of the ball, the first ball up, and got the team up the pitch, it would have been a lot better for Finn Harps. So it turns out into a battle then, and the two centre halves seem to be ready and willing for that.
Yeah, so centre forward Joshua Gurgey there with another snapshot from maybe 30 yards out, dragged away again. But he's not afraid to have a go, is he?
No, he's full of confidence. I think he scored last week as well. So
at the bar last week too.
He's got four this season, so it's not bad. It's a good return.
Good hear by De Silva. As you say, look for that ball all the time as an outlet. I'm sure Longford done their homework too, Shane, and they'll be looking to pick that off. Second ball again. Jeopardy's gone long. Cowan wins the header. Silva, can he just hold it up this time? No, he's been.
That's what I'm talking about there. You need to get just good possession of the ball, and it gets the team up the pitch a bit, and then you can start building attacks.
So Gurgey's in again here. This looks dangerous. Elworthy with a chance. Remember a great save, but there's trouble here. It's well clear by Dahi McCallion. Again, Longford looking threatening. No Baba with the clearance. Ryan Flood looking to create something. He's just overrun a little bit. And he gets back on it again. They've got players over here on the far side if they can spot Porter on the far wing. Slow, patient build up. The ball finds a way eventually to Kevin Porter on the right side, but he can't get it under control. The linesman, I think, is flagged for a free kick maybe.
Yeah, it was good ball by Noah Baba there, but Ryan Rooney could have missed out. No one just went over to Kevin Porter. We'll give him a bit more time. He could have got out his feet and just whipped it in. Longford had a good chance there as well, and a good save by Tim Heimer. Very consistent. Tim's very good at saving them shots from kind of an angle. And very, very quick.
It was our right back, Shane Elworthy, that got up into that position and had a good strike at goal. But
yeah, and that's when Finn Harps was attacking. The committed men's players forwards.
Seamus Coe with a free kick into the box, and it's to be contested, and the keeper's done well, and he gets a free kick out. He's going to do it early. There's a break on here. It's a very good ball to go. He's taken it very well. Nice turn inside Baba, and again he's had an ambitious shot again, Shane. But the first part was excellent, wasn't it? Great control there and great bit of skill.
They probably work on that as well from set pieces or corners they're defending. The keeper come out and they deliver it pretty quick. They're a wee bit too confident with that one. If he had a wee bit more composure and waited for his team to get up the field, maybe created a wee bit more. So Dahi McCallion with time in the ball here to pick out an option. He's going looking for De Silva again, but it's sliced this one out. So Dave Rogers will be a wee bit frustrated after 24 minutes here almost played at Finn Park. Yeah, they haven't. They have a wee bit of possession, but I think Longford. You have to give Longford credit. Working so hard off the ball, and they say the urgency off the ball. There you go. You can see it there. And Dervin coming in. So you have to give Longford credit for not letting Harps play. And as you say, Longford would have done their homework as well. Stephen Henderson is a fantastic manager or coach. So he probably would have worked on that and don't give the Harps players time on the ball.
So the referee finally gives a free kick there. Wasn't so sure, but it's an opportunity maybe for Harps now to put a bit of pressure on the Longford back line. So it's going to be either Seamus Keogh or an in-swinger from Ryan Flood with his left foot. So Jack Brady has dealt with everything so far that Van Harps have put into the box. So can they work an area now? So it's Keogh with a dangerous ball into the box. Oh, it's a great chance for Shane McMonigal, was it? Was on the end of that. Great bit of pace on the ball there, Shane, and you would have fancied that one yourself there back in the day.
Well, I don't know. It's not for me to say, but it was a fantastic ball in. I'm between the goalkeeper and defender.
Yeah,
defender's really, really hard to defend. Means the defenders are running back to their own goal. So anything at all, it could have been an OG. But Shane McMonigal got a good head in it, good solid header, but he'd probably be disappointed he couldn't keep it down. But a fantastic ball in by Seamus Keogh there.
Yeah, so against the run of play there, Harps could have got themselves on the score sheet, but give them a wee bit of confidence here as we enter into the 25th minute of the game. So Karen, quick ball out to McCallion. Can Harps build that last opportunity now? Silva holds it up this time. Again, he's battling hard, Shane, but Nahon seems to be sticking at the moment.
Yeah, surely.
For a good run him in numbers.
Yeah, and you can't fault his effort in that. He does battle hard, but I suppose if he gets the immediate first touch rate and hold it in, he wouldn't have to battle as hard as what he does. But he gives everything for the team, so he does.
Elworthy with interception. He's looking to go long, but he's overcooked this one.
I see Athlone Town there has gone 2-0 up against Wexford. Athlone Town at home, 2-0 up against Wexford. Shamrock Rovers have gone ahead as well against Sligo in the Premier Division.
Bray Wanderers going up against Waterford as well, 1-0. So interesting scores around the grounds tonight. So here we go, Seamus Keogh. It's an offside though by the linesman. Yeah. So Brady scanning, looking for an early one again. Looking for the pace of Gurgie again. Just a long ball out here to Lynch, who's beaten to it by McCallion again. That's their left back, Kyle O'Connor, on the ball. Again, good challenge by Dahi McCallion. Good to see him back in the starting team tonight again. Shane's doing well there so far.
Yeah, he was carrying a wee injury the last couple of weeks. He heard it just in training a day before a game. And it looks like a head injury here, so the game will be stopped. And Dahi had a wee knock on that. But he's settling back into the squad here pretty quick.
Yeah.
But looks like Longford will be happy enough. They've created the most chances. Tom Heimer's made a few reflex saves. And Jack Brady didn't really have a wild lot to do. He's a few crosses to deal with. But Van Harps substitute Daniel Okuti will be a different prospect maybe when he comes on as well.
Yeah, definitely. Keane Burner picking up a wee head injury, but Longford get on with the play now. Looking for O'Connor, who's slipped, but Keane Porter gets on at 50-50 here. The Silva wins it. Looked like a high foot there, but refs played on. It's a throw in to Longford on this left side here.
Very neat play there by Gary Armstrong in the middle. And he just can pass out to the side as well to Darrell Lynch.
McCallion with a strong header. Great jump by the young Derryman. And Ryan Flood gets on the ball. Can they switch it? No, Baba goes back. Tim Hammer. He's going to go long. Looking for McMonigal. Finds him with a great ball. Shane's done well to get back to Elsfair. Good combination play there. Seamus Keogh, can he hold it up? He can, and he gets a great strike. Oh, that's a brilliant save by Jack Briddy. Nice take there by Seamus Keogh on his weaker left foot, Shane. Good build up by Harps.
Yeah, it started off with Tom Heimer there, very cool when he got the ball back, and he gave a great ball out to Shane McMonigal. Played it to Elsfair, out to Shane again, and that's what you want from your midfielders. You want them to be going past the centre forward, because the defenders don't really know what to do. Do they know to pick you or pick a centre forward? And it was a great first touch by Seamus Keogh and an excellent strike as well. Now, and in fairness, Jack Brady, it was a great save by Jack Brady as well.
Yeah, strong hand in the post. Keogh with a dangerous ball into the box. It'll fall to Noel Baba. Will he have a shot? He will. Oh, he's just put it over the bar.
I think that was the best passage to play in the game. And equally, it was a great save by the goalkeeper.
Yeah, certainly Finn Harp's best passage. And as we approach the 30-minute mark here at Finn Park, and it's still Finn Harps 0, Longford Town 0. But again, Shane, in our under 10 game here in Finn Park tonight. Yeah,
starting to liven up here as well. You know, there's good enough football played. There's chances at both ends now. Harps will get a wee bit of confidence from that passage of play.
So McCann with another strong header. He's done well in those battles, and Karen just used experience let the ball go back. Tim Heimer just settles it down. Definitely the last 10 minutes, Shane, Harps have settled a wee bit, and Longford haven't as much opportunities as they had earlier.
Yeah, I suppose the players come back from injuries, and Ryan Flood playing a wee bit further forward. You know, I suppose they're not used to it, working together.
Strong header by the Silva and Flood.
I see Seamus Keogh pushing forward a wee bit more too, and it's starting to cause a wee bit of problems because the two centre forwards are occupying the centre halves.
Yeah, a little pace here by Abraham is a dangerous one here. He can't tackle him. Cowan comes across, and he does well to block it. And good shout by Tim Hemmer. So again, Longford get in behind the Harps back three, but Harps have done well. So on the break themselves.
Jamal Abraham there. Good bit of pace, but in fairness, Keith Cowan came across and covered his other centre half there.
Yeah, plenty of pace there by Abraham. It's definitely a threat. They've gone with a great diagonal ball here, and McCann's going to struggle with this one, and he's in. Well seen by the referee, and it's offside as well, actually. So good diagonal ball there, Shane. It wasn't far away. In fairness, a tricky one for McCann to deal with.
It's just about a concentration. You know, the Longford looking to get the ball down and play it pretty quick. So Harps need to be aware of that because they're looking to go into them channels. Jamal Abrahams, he got down the other channel there about a minute ago. Yeah. So Harps need to be aware of that.
It looks like Seamus Keogh is going a bit further up the pitch trying to help the Silva maybe because he's been very isolated in this first half. He runs off him this time, but header it gets to Keogh. Good take by McCallion. He's done well to find Noah Baba. Good patient play by Harps. As far as going to go long this time, looking for the left wing back. Shane McMonigal takes it very well, but he's lost the ball to Abraham, and of course comes across, and Harps will get on it again. Noah Baba in the congested midfield. It's a bit tight in there, but Tim is sharp again to read it. Great footwork again. McCallion so well, he's cut inside Verdon very well. He finds the right wing back, Kevin Porter. Seamus Keogh now gets to the byline, and it's a corner by looks of Finn Harps. Yeah, good play there by Harps again. Shea starting to find the spaces now, certainly.
Well, that's one back to front again, and it started with Tim Heimer as well. He gave a great ball out to Dahi McCallion. Dahi did very well, and he cut inside, and he gave a nice wee ball out the wing here. Another good run by Seamus Keogh down the line. So it just is very, very difficult to pick Seamus Keogh's runs at the minute.
So it looks like it's going to be Ryan Flood to swing this in with his left foot. There's a bit of movement in the box. Goes to the near post. Doesn't really clear the first man. It's a good ball out to Flood again. Can he get it back in the box? It's going to be Seamus Keogh who wins another corner. Good to keep the pressure on as we enter into almost the 34th minute here at Finn Park.
Yeah, it was a good pace in the pass from Kevin Porter out wide to Ryan Flood. Tried to get it on his left foot, but then he gave a nice ball down the right hand side to Seamus Keogh, and his cross was blocked there for another corner. So I think it's Ryan Flood here taking this corner as well, and Swinger here with the left foot.
So here we go. Ryan Flood again will whip one into the box. It's a dangerous ball. Here it is. It is indeed. And it's a goal by Philip De Silva. In the 35th minute for Finn Harps. A dangerous ball into the box again by Ryan Flood. And it just broke to Philip De Silva, Shane.
Yeah, great ball in. And it's the same again. The second balls. Philip De Silva is very, very sharp with the second balls under in the box. That's a couple he scored now at that. Tried to clear it from the defender, but it just dropped in front of him. And then Philip De Silva is a good striker. Just be anticipating, and it was a good finish by him as well. Good connection. So Harps started putting a wee bit of pressure on the last 5-10 minutes, you know. So probably deserved it in the last 10 minutes, but Longford will be a bit disappointed as well that they're one down.
Yeah, absolutely. They've done very well in this, especially the first 20-25 minutes. But it's Harps who have taken the lead here. Can they hold out now till half time? Dave Rogers certainly not as animated tonight, Shane, on the sideline here. He's been a wee bit frustrated maybe, but early on, but he'll certainly be happy with that goal there by Finn Harps. It's Phil De Silva who has worked hard in the first half, and he'll be glad to get that one on the scoreboard for Finn Harps. A long ball by Alworthy. Keith Cowan has dealt with it again. And Seamus Keogh will get on the ball. That's another great ball through to Kevin Porter, but Jack Brady looks like favourite to this, and he'll clear his lines over the Finn Park shed.
Yeah, good ball by Seamus Keogh there, and Kevin Porter, he'll do them runs all day long for you. Good anticipation by Jack Brady there as well, and it was good clearance over the stand. Can't score right there.
So it's Porter with a throw, looking for De Silva to hold it up. Look for another corner maybe. He's just out muscled him. Dahi McCallion will swing one in. It's well blocked. And it's Dervin on the ball again. Georgia trying to stop past Ellis Farrer, and Georgia's been penalised for handball there.
Yeah, they just Finn Harps need to be careful as well. It was 2v2 there at the back. I think Keith Cowan took a step forward. So it was Ellis Ferrer 1v1, and then Shane McMonigal was 1v1 with Jamal Abraham as well.
Ferrer been closed down sharply here, but he's done well. Step inside his man, and he's got a great pull forward to Ryan Flood, who shows his pace and cuts inside his man. Can he lay it off to Seamus Keogh, or he's going for it himself? Oh, there's a chance for Keogh now. He's miskicked it. Get on him very quickly, in fairness, but maybe De Silva should have given it to Keogh earlier, Shane. He was in a great position inside him, but full of confidence, looking for a second goal.
Yeah, it was a good run there by Ryan Flood. He cut back on his right foot. Maybe he should have slipped Seamus Keogh at that stage, but a good shot and a good save by the goalkeeper. But Philip De Silva in there as well, is snuffing around to see if there's any scraps.
So plenty of chances coming at both ends now here in Finn Park, and entertaining first half here, has to be said. Over with a header. Verdon has missed that. Keogh will pick it up, will he? No, it's well played again by Dervin, who's been everywhere tonight. Webber steps in, and Jack Brady will settle it down for Longford.
You know, Finn Harps could set a few traps for Longford and let them play out a wee bit from the back, you know, because they're pressing very high now. They're going to go long, so maybe drop off a wee bit, set a few traps, and then squeeze them or press the ball up high, maybe turn the ball up close to their goals.
That's fair, beating Abraham to the ball. De Silva's in here, but well defended. by Cian Byrne. And the left back Kyle O'Connor up the wing to Lynch, who's going to diagonal ball. A great ball to Abraham, but again, it's a great header by Shane McMonigal. We're going to pick up the second ball. Good overlap run by Elworthy, and he's got under that cross.
Not a bad ball over to the right hand side. There's good overlap by Shane Elworthy there, and the Fun Park bobble there, done the trick there. Just unfortunately knocked it over the bar there in Longford for Longford.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, Elworthy. It certainly looked like it took a wee bit of a bobble. We'll say that anyway. So Tim Hamer here with the looking for De Silva again, no doubt. Connor goes down the line, but no, Baba helps it on again. Tahi McCallion will hook it with left foot. Baba. So a wee bit scrappy here last couple of minutes, but both teams trying to get to half time. Longford looking to get a goal to even things up before half time. Harps no doubt trying to keep it as tight as possible. So that's a left back again. Kyle O'Connor with the throw. No Baba, a strong challenge. Ryan Rooney is beat there. Dervin, who's had a good first half. It's a super ball out of his foot to Abraham, who's very quick. We've seen it already. He's got on the end of it. Again, Elworthy in support. He lays it back for him. This looks dangerous. This is a decent chance to get that ball back to the boss, but it's a poor cross. And it's cleared by Baba, taking no chances. So a bit of pressure here as we approach the 40th minute, Shane, of the first half.
Yeah, Dervin did well in midfield there. He's very strong. Won the battle in midfield. Now a good ball out to Abraham and by the outside of his right foot. He's very quick. Shane McMonigal's very quick as well, so he done okay. Big looping ball by Shane Elworthy again. Maybe disappointed with his distribution in the first half. There's a good ball
so
in behind
half chance here for Gorgie. Oh, he's beaten Tim Howard to it. He's got to be careful here as he scrambles back into his nets. He's done well to step inside. What a ball that is. What a strike. What a save by Tim Hamer. It was a very good strike by Dervin. He's really caught the eye in this first half. It was a good strike.
Just a wee word about Tim Hamer. His grandfather passed away there in the last couple of weeks. He was back home for the funeral. Darren Murphy and Dave Rogers went over for the funeral. So just special word for himself. He came back and he got the head down at training again, and you can see he's well tuned on for this game. But the support that Finn Harps community give him was outstanding, and he appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, try and keep a clean sheet here before in the first half. And this Tim Hamer again, a great punch. It's fallen to the edge of the box to Verdon. It's a dangerous ball into the box. Keith Cowan half clears it again. It's a goal. It's a great finish by number 16, Darvin, who just missed one a second ago, but the ball wasn't cleared probably far enough, Shane. It was
I think he does make them tick, in the midfield as well. It was fantastic. Technically, that was a very, very difficult strike to do. But it was a great strike in fairness to him. I suppose Finn Harps from the cross in, maybe the header wasn't great away. It was a wee bit at the edge of the box. You need to get them high and far, maybe back to where it came from and that. But can't take away the strike as well. Fantastic strike.
It was certainly a classy finish by Dervin, who, as just said a minute ago, caught the eye in this first half. He's certainly a very technical player, and he showed it there with a really sweet cushion right foot ball into the corner of the net, giving Tim Hamer no chance. So Harps have lost the ball again carelessly in the middle of the field. That's a dangerous ball in, and that's another chance. And that could have been number 2.
Looks like a corner, right? I think Harps stopped playing since they scored the goal. Longford, they're getting about a foothold in the midfield here again. So Harps need to tune in. You need a few leaders out there. I know it's a young side, but you've got Keith Cowan, Noah Baba and Ryan Rainey. They're experienced players, so they need to maybe start talking, get the team going again.
Yeah, no doubt Longford will fancy putting that Harps defence under pressure here again before we approach the half-time whistle. So the game can change very quickly. It's a good clearance this time by Harps as Keith Cowan gets the ball, clears it. This is the goal scorer here on the ball again. Dervin lays it back to Armstrong. Connor with a diagonal ball. well word, but Baba should see that out. And it's a goal kick for Finn Harps. So, probably what Longford deserves, Shane, given the first half they've put in. They started the first 20 minutes very, very well, and they've finished the last 10 minutes as half very strong. So, they have threatened a few times, in fairness.
Finn Harps had a good spell there, 15 minutes, and they ended up getting their goal, but I think it just dropped off there a second, or, you know, in fairness to Longford, they've picked it up a bit as well. And Ea Dervin now, he has took the game by the scruff of the neck there since Harps scored, and he got a deserved goal for himself and his team.
Yep, absolutely. So Noah Baba with the header. Ball's back to Jack Brady again. It's a long kick again. Keith Kine should have no trouble here. It's a good header out. Maybe more communication in there, Shane, for De Silva to hold that up.
It was a good enough flick on, you know.
Yeah.
I suppose that's what I'm saying about the two centre forwards playing a wee bit closer together, you know, and you never know. You have to think the unexpected. Ryan Flood could have been in there. The defender just miskicked it. So they were lucky enough in that sense, but Ryan was just a wee bit too far away from him. Yeah.
So we flick on header by Lynch. Gorgie will get on this. Ball still in, is it? No. The linesman has given a throw in to Longford. Oh, it's a dangerous ball into the box. Can he hold it up? McKellion's under pressure here, but he clears his lines.
Yeah, Harps need to tune in just when the ball's dead. That throw in shouldn't have got onto Lynch at all there.
Definitely a lull round Finn Park here as we approach half time. I think they'll be happy to see their side go in 1-1 at half time. Under a wee bit of the cosh here. So 1 minute injury time here at Finn Park. With Abraham on the ball. He's put a script ball in. He's beaten Rennie O'Connor. Can he deliver? Good header by Keith Cowan. Ryan Flood Elworthy's had a pot shot, but it's broke, and he'll go the whole way back to Jack Brady. As we approach half time here, looking for another diagonal ball here, is it? To the far left. So O'Connor looking to get on the end of this. Kevin Potter will see it out. So that should nearly end the first half, Shane, I'd say.
Yeah, 1 minute injury time, but I would say it's the end of the half here after this goal kick.
So on reflection, Shane, definitely Longford Town were well in this game early. The first 20 minutes created a couple of really good chances, a couple of great saves by Tim Herman. Well, but it's a defend by Harps as well. But they grew into the game and created a couple of wee half chances themselves. Given a good chance to go up 2-0 at one stage, and then it was all Longford for the last 10 minutes that half, Shane, and probably deserves their equaliser, which is well taken by Dervin as he eloquently stroked the ball home.
I think both teams deserved their goal when they got their goals. Finn Harps had that spell, as I say, for 15 minutes, and then Longford deserved to equalise. They started the game very well, and they probably shaded it then after Finn Harps scored. So, on reflection, it's a fair enough scoreline at half time here.
Yeah, so at Finn Park here at half time, it's Finn Harps 1, Longford Town 1. The goal scorer for Finn Harps was